Welcome back to another Death March review. Today is episode 2. I'm
You thought about it.
I did. Thought about giving out its full title, but Death March is much easier.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump into this?
I'm always ready.
So,
always.
We pick up right where we left off. He catches Xena out of the air. And he gets a title for it. Basically, you always get a title for achievements you complete.
Woo!
And we get, like, it kind of abruptly cuts to the opening song. I felt like. Where she was like, it felt like she was getting ready to say something. And then it just kind of cut and went to the opening theme song.
Yeah. But is this the first time we heard the opening?
No, we heard it last week.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you said it was bad. That's what you said last week.
Did I?
Yeah. Is that how you still felt this week?
It's not doing anything for me.
I like the song, but it's something I would just listen to. I don't think it does a great job for an opener. But anyway. So, when we get back, this is where we learn her name, is Xena, and she introduces herself like, "Oh, I'm a boy. I'm single, not married." She was like, I guess that's normal things people introduce, I guess, in this world.
I guess. I still think it's a bit strange that he's like 30, but they had to put him at 15.
Yeah, he has 2 voice actors. When he's in his mind thinking, it's the older version, and then when he's talking out loud, it's the younger version. Or it could be the same voice actor, but the point is they give him 2 different voices. I feel like it'd be much easier if they just kept him how he was. I preferred his look as he was as an adult, but they're like, let's just make him as close to Kirito as we can.
You don't like budget Kirito?
But yeah, and then her friends show up. They're obviously on guard, like, we've never seen this guy before. What's he doing? And he kind of just lies to him, and he gets his new skills for staging.
I do like how
trickery.
they translated the little things that pop up now, because I don't think they did that the first episode.
No, the first episode they did the important ones, but they didn't do it for everything. This one, they still didn't do it for everything, but they definitely did it more than the first time. And I like how just in the middle of conversation, he's got all the skill points. He just kind of maxes them. He's like,
yeah,
you know what? Oh, now I'm a master persuader and trickery. I do like that actually a lot. Like how they pop up and they're like, and he can just max out his stuff, and how there are a few RPGs out there where like you gain skills as you do things. But I do think they go overboard with some of their skills in his world. Like, oh, when he's walking through the market, they're like, listening skill.
Poker face
Last
skill.
episode we had the language. Poker face. Poker face should just be part of like persuasion or something, or bartering. Bartering makes sense. Persuasion makes sense. I've leveled those ups in videos games before, so that's why they make sense to me. But like, they're like alcohol tolerance.
Yeah, it's
like
there's apparently a skill for literally everything. There's probably a taking a shit skill.
This is where you get the true grind. You got a lot of skills you have to max. If he didn't just cheat,
yeah,
it would be a long grinding game. But and this episode is really just about kind of like building the world.
This
basically the last few animes we watched, it's world building.
Right.
It's an overlord.
But I think the entire like thing of this anime isn't gonna be like, because he's level 310. Everyone around him is such a low level. So like
somewhere level 215.
Right. There's nothing in the world really that's a threat. So I feel like it's a kind of like, well, except the demon they mentioned, but we don't know the full powers of that. But I feel like it's just like a kind of slice of life-ish, but in a video game world setting. That's the vibe I'm getting.
That's how I'm getting, yeah. And like, I don't know if I just wasn't set up properly for that, because I'm not sure. It's still kind of like floating, like which way could it go?
Right. Because
Whereas,
usually there's like a end goal to do something. Because he said he's like, I just want to see the world,
yes,
which
and I think it has to do with him being the game designer, right? Whereas he wants to take this knowledge from this world and take it and put it into a game that he's making.
that's what I would assume.
And I do enjoy actually seeing like everything that he's doing from a gamer, like a game designer perspective instead of just a gamer perspective. Because like, there's a lot of times where he's like, where he just brings up things like characters normally want to like actually like, hey, how this town's designed, how the characters are all so different, and you know, like I've played enough of those MMOs where it's just every townsperson looks the fucking same. They all talk the same. It's like, stop it. But yeah, we get into town, and I do like how like his interface is open for everything. Like, yeah, we got a lot of slaves. And he's like, huh? And he looks up. He's like, no, 20% slaves, 80% normal citizens. Granted, they didn't compare how many were poor versus how many
They
were
do
rich.
emphasize his like HUD a lot.
And I think that's lost in a lot of other gaming, like animes. Like the HUD is just disappears and it's kind of lost. We get, if you can't pay your fines on an expired visa, you just become a slave. It's like, I don't know if they let you work that off or if you're just a perma slave for not being able to pay your 1 silver.
I have no idea.
But yeah, they do have a way to check your level, but thankfully his new level was not recorded. I feel like they'd be like, his 310 popped up when he says level 1. Like, I feel like they'd be like, everything would just be blown away. They'd be like,
Well, yeah,
what's
he's
going
the
on?
highest level in the
Like,
game.
why are you in here acting like you're a merchant with your horse disappeared when you're level 310, dude? But he got bailed out. But yeah, we did learn. He goes to the inn with Martha. We learn about the Demon Lord from 60 to 70 years ago, which was defeated by a hero. And even again, he takes that story and kind of like compares it to his, like a game. He's like, yeah, this seems something like that'd be part of a game story.
Right. He's just. I don't think he cares about playing the game. He just wants to learn about it.
Exactly.
Like, he just wants to learn more about it, which it's just a different take on the genre, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Dragons love to sleep. We get that too. Like most people love sleeping. But we didn't learn, like, she just said they ate a lot of sheep. Like he says, like, well, she didn't say anything about eating humans. So dragons, I guess, are up in this, like, I don't know, good, bad, just normal creatures in this world.
That's how most dragons are. They're just always that mysterious thing in a show. It's like, ooh, dragons.
And also, freaking Sato's just, I don't know, man. He's always, every time he meets a woman, he goes straight to like sexual thoughts. Like, oh, maybe she lost it. Like,
I know.
Meeting the innkeeper, maybe she lost 10 kilos. I'd bang her. I'm not a lolicon, I swear. But dang, these voluptuous boobies on this 13-year-old.
I know, like, what?
If I was in high school, I'd bang her.
That's why it's so weird. It's like, just keep them as 30. Cause like they're
like I don't know. I never understood that age thing. Like, she clearly doesn't look 13. Like, why do you have to say she's 13?
I know. It's just strange. They obviously made her not to look like a 13-year-old. But whatever.
But hey, if he was back in high school, he'd bang her.
So
It's literally like every thought. Every time he meets a girl, that's like his first thought. It's like, dude, stop.
It's just strange. Oh well.
Yeah, we get him eating some
We get a lot of him
Dude,
eating. They
a
really.
lot of him eating. Like, it's kind of a little too much
It's.
of him eating.
I remember the scene. He like analyzed everything he ate. He's like,
Yes.
oh, the roast. Oh, it's crunchy. Oh, the drink. I'm like, damn, dude, chill.
We get a little shopping spree too. He goes out. I do like how like when he bought things, it was like acquired item, acquired item. They are making sure to emphasize the fact that's in a game.
Yeah.
They are keeping that. But also I like this quote where he said, "I was quite a nerd in middle school." You're still a nerd.
He's still.
You not hear yourself talking?
For real.
You're a nerd. I'm a nerd. We're all nerds.
We all
here.
nerds.
It's your comment. Doesn't matter, man. 'Cause we're all nerds. But there's really not a whole lot to delve into.
It kind of just
Overall,
showed him more as a character and showed just more of the world. But it's just a different take, like we mentioned. Like, obviously,
it's like a slice of life kind of thing.
yeah, like obviously Sword Art Online, it's like, oh, they could die. Like, oh shit, we gotta get out of the game or we could die. This one's just like, well, I'm here. I'm just gonna check everything out and just do what I want.
It'd be like if in Sword Art we got it from the perspective of the old man fishing.
Right. That's pretty much it. Well, because like there's not like a threat of him dying. He's level 310. No one's gonna fuck with him. Like he can beat anything. He can max any skill he want in an instant. So I think it's just a different take.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to jump into scores?
Sure, I can
I
start.
go first. Oh, all right. If you want.
I'll
to.
say my score is hard to score because it's not like my taste. Like this anime is just like not something I'd be like, oh, I would recommend
You
this.
don't really watch Slice of Life, do you?
Not too much.
Whereas I watch them a lot.
I would say a 6, maybe.
I'm imitating you because that's what I was gonna give it.
A 6. It's just a different take. I'll say it's a bit unique. It's just not really my thing. Like,
That it.
I mean the age thing's weird. Him being 15 is weird to me. Him saying sexual things about literally everything that's a female is also weird to me. I don't know why people have to make main.
He's going back through puberty again.
I don't know why every show has to make the main character like some girl, like some player that gets every girl ever in the world. It's like, who cares? I don't care what you do in high school, dude. Why do you care? That was like half your life ago.
It will be like half his life ago. You're right.
But yeah, it's just, it's all right. It's just not my taste.
So, I'm sitting in that 6.5 range. Like I've said, I really do like the world, and I love how they keep interfacing everything. With all the game stuff popping up, the HUDs. I like that a lot. I do think the world is pretty interesting. There's a lot. I feel like there is a lot they could take it with story-wise, but you're right about it doing a different take on the genre, with it being more slice of life within this instead of a conflict-heavy thing, which I'm actually fine with. It's just a unique perspective. I do like how we're getting the story told from like a game designer point of view as opposed to a gamer point of view. And are you okay?
No, just keep going.
And you know, I like a few of the characters. I'm not sure how I feel about Sato yet as a character. Maybe if he stopped over sexualizing everything, like he's going through puberty again.
He seems
like,
quite
29 years old, man.
Yeah, he seems quite generic.
Yeah, so
which is just a.
But other than that, like I'm enjoying it, but I don't think it's like if I'm watching Slice of Life, I don't know if I'd recommend this over any other Slice of Life.
I agree.
So I am someone that loves Slice of Life stuff. I watch it quite a bit, but if I'm comparing this to Slice of Life stuff, it'd be kind of below them. And if I'm comparing this to anime and video game stuff, it'd be below them. So right there at that 6th level, I think is
It's like this
kind of
awkward love child of the two.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't found its place yet.
Right.
But I feel like within a few episodes it can. And we'll see when we get there.
We'll see. Alright, Joseph. Give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, subscribe again, let us comment down below, let us know what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. Maybe there's something you disagree or agree with us on. No spoilers, as we are anime viewers only, don't know the source material, and many others are coming in here in the same way. And I hope you enjoy us talking about this. So until next time, peace out.
See ya.